That was Honestly by Jai Waetford, and I'm very stoked to have him in studio with me right now. What's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hell yeah, you are. I'm very stoked to have you in studio. Big fan of your music so far,
Thanks, dude.
everything I've heard.
Thank you.
No problem. And let's just get right into business. You got a brand new EP coming out, and that's why you're coming here, and
That's
it's
right.
coming out sometime soon.
May.
Sometime in May.
Sometime in May.
Love that.
What did you say? There's 4 options to pick from?
Yeah, I think
got
so. Unless there's a fifth Friday. I don't know how the calendar month falls.
I think it's only 4. I'm pretty sure it's only 4.
Ooh.
So
You got a 25% chance of guessing it right now.
You do?
Yeah.
damn,
So,
you got the facts.
I do.
I'm not good at maths.
See, I can only do 4 because count in 4s.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, like when I'm playing music and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, true. You play music as well?
A little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm just counting all the time. Only the 4.
Sick.
Yeah. So you've been active for a little while right now.
Yeah.
You finished 3rd place in the 5th season of the Australian X Factor back in 2013, which is almost 6 years ago now.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. So talk about that a little bit because you have an incredible voice and everything.
Thank you.
And I know there's always like this weird stigma around people who do like reality shows like that. So talk about your experience and how it helped you and helped you grow as an artist.
Yeah, I was super young. I was like, I turned 14 on the day that I auditioned. So I was like the youngest contestant to audition in Australia in X Factor's history. And yeah, I remember being super, super naive to the whole thing. I was just there to have a good time.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up? Like, let's just have a party. Let me sing some songs, and I'll bounce when you guys want me to. Like, I wasn't in any way competitive back then. It was in the grand final night. I said to my mum, I was like, I'm gonna try and win this thing. And then we were standing in the line, and they're like, and the first person to go home this week is Jai Waetford. And I was like, shit. I was like, I went back to my mum, and I was like, oh, well, that didn't work out. She was like, nah, good job, mate. But yeah, it was really good fun. It was cool. I had a good time.
Hell yeah. And on top of being on national TV and then being internationally known from the X Factor, you got to open for some like up and coming artists, some small names,
Yeah.
Selena Gomez and Little Mix. Not many people know those names.
No, not really. Not out here.
Yeah, exactly. You put them on the map here.
Surely, no. No, yeah, that was super fun. I love doing those sorts of gigs because you're performing to a crowd that has no idea who you are majority of the time. So it's just like you have to go out there and like do your best and like try and win them over. And I love them. Like when you walk out to a crowd and there's like 30,000 people there and no one knows who you are, but they're like getting down to your shit. It's like, damn, sing it.
Love that.
Yeah.
And then also you're super young. 2, you don't have a full length out right now, and I believe you only have 2 EPs out right now.
Yeah.
Dude, you have 500 million streams without a full length out and only 2 EPs. That's wild.
Thank you. It's pretty crazy. I feel like we've like done a lot of work over the past 6 years just developing like a solid fan base. I love my fans so much. They're so dedicated. Whenever we do shows, they always come out. They're always like all over my shit. Whenever there's a song out, they wait up for it. They stream it. They repost it. So yeah, we spend a lot of time like building that and building the relationship and making them feel like close to me and making sure that I'm giving them what they want.
For sure. And now Australia is booming with talent.
Yeah.
Like, especially like artists like you. Then Mallrat, I believe, is from Australia.
You know Mallrat?
Yeah, she was in here too. Yeah,
She's
and then
amazing.
like obviously like 5 Seconds of Summer,
Yeah.
Chase Atlantic.
Yeah.
But the pop scene's really blowing up in Australia right now.
Yeah.
Now talk about it. Like, is it something in the water? Like, what's good? Like,
Is there something in the water?
something in the water.
Australia's in the water. Australia's the spot. Have you ever been?
No, I haven't.
You got to take a trip, man. A lot of people always like, man, I want to go to Australia. But until you've been there, then you like understand like that lifestyle and just the people. Like, I love Australia so much. Australia will always be home. And I feel like it's like the perfect environment for me personally to be able to create and to feel comfortable. It's home. I love working there. I love the people, I love the artists, producers. Everyone's just like super humble and, you know, really, really keen to make a name for Australian music. And I feel like we're getting there. There's super cool artists coming out of Australia at the moment, and I'm excited to see what happens.
For sure. And now, like, that's like one of the hardest countries to tour around and get you starting because, like, every drive's like 6+ hours, right?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. But I feel like Aussies, they go hard. Like, if they like you, they like you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, in between. Like, and I feel like in the Australian music scene, people will come out and watch you play even if they don't know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, they're very open to exploring new artists and to finding new music to listen to, which is super cool. Like, that's hard to find.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And now, just taking your experiences from X Factor, opening up for Selena Gomez, Little Mix, have you toured the U.S. yet?
No, not yet.
Really?
Yep, uncharted waters. I am keen, though, because you guys are cool. Americans are
thank
fucking
you.
sick.
I represent all of America right now,
Right?
and we like you as well.
I was with my friend last night, and he was like, "Yo, man," he was like, "Australians are cool," and I was like, "How many Australians do you know?" And he was like, "Just you," and I was like, "All right," I was like, "That's cool."
I met an Australian or two in my day.
Yeah.
You're up there. Don't worry.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Awesome. So now with the EP, obviously can't say too much right now, but you have Honestly out right now.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that may or may not end up on the EP.
It's definitely on the EP.
Dope.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a very like revolutionary point for me in terms of like the sonic of it.
Okay.
I feel like it's a good cross between like pop and like R&B hip hop feels. We got a feature on, his name's Camouflage Rose. He's the man, he's from Brisbane, Australia. And yeah, he really like allowed me to expand on my musical territories. I feel like without like a feature like that, it's hard for me as a solo artist to progress into that world. But he's a man, we get along really well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now is also Friends on the EP?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. And
Yes.
then how many other new tracks with that?
There is 4 other new tracks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So 4 unheard tracks.
Yeah.
I love that. I can't wait to hear them.
Thank you.
Yeah, so talk about sonically, like your sound a little bit, because some songs I got like more of a dancier vibe than
Yeah.
other songs, more
Yeah.
songs like chiller vibe.
Yeah.
So talk about what you're going for moving forward.
I feel like now it's like it's a cross between like it's very like pop melodies and like R&B melodies, but there's still like quite some like heavy like hip hop R&B productions behind it. I work with a guy named James Angus who's like really helped me feel comfortable in the musical lane that I sit. You know what I mean? It's hard to find producers who can connect with you on a musical level without you having to explain what you want. Sometimes you just click, but that is so rare and so hard to find. And I feel like when artists find that, it allows them to be able to push their boundaries and explore new territories because you're no longer having to communicate what you want with the producer. You sort of just like one being and one entity. And when they understand you, then it's easy to make the music you want to make.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. You found someone that could think like that.
Yeah, he's a man.
Yeah, every time I try to find someone who thinks like me,
Yeah.
I just like don't.
You just don't.
Yeah,
Keep
I didn't know where I was
searching,
going
dude. There's
with
someone for you. There's so many fish in this. I feel like now, with the amount of producers that are up and coming, there will always be someone for you if you just keep that grind.
There's so many fish
Find
in the
that
sea, and luckily you're talking to one of them here on idobi Radio right now.
Right?
Awesome. So what's your live set like?
My live set?
Yeah, do you have a full band?
Yeah, so we play with usually like preferably like a 4-piece, but
Love
like
that.
I feel like when you're playing it's like smaller crowds and there's like smaller stages, you have to restrict that.
Mm-hmm.
But we just play with like a bunch of like live stems, and if we can't like play it fully live, then we just just play with the stems. But I mean, it's easy. It's a guitar. We have like a bass on like the Moog. We have a drummer and usually like a keyboard, dude, with like synths and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So it's like super in your face and like just brings this whole new element from the
Yeah,
recording.
I feel like being able to play your music live, if you can transfer like a hip hop beat to like a live sense with like a really good drummer and some like sick like bass like keys and like, you know what I mean, like and like live guitar, that shit sounds cool. Like I always want to be able to translate my music into like a live. Because that's just cool. Like when you go and see someone that you love and their like tracks are like super like high production and they strip it back and play with a 4-piece band, but it sounds exactly how it would like on a track, just like more like intense. I love that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I love a nice bass in your face and just
Yeah.
like the beat like literally making you
Yeah.
like your heart race.
Yeah, I've been to many concerts where I just stand with my back against the subs and just like,
Oh, get a nice massage.
Yeah.
Like
boo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice.
exactly. So you need to tour the US so I could do that at your show.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's that weird dude with a beard and a drink in his hand getting a massage from a subwoofer?
Oh, damn. I can see you doing that.
Love that. So can you tell us the name of the EP?
Yeah, so we're actually undecided at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's 2 titles we're tossing up between. And you'll find out what it is. Once
Should we-
I know, you'll know.
Cool. Should we flip a coin right now and decide live on air?
Oh, damn. You're gonna do that.
So I'm getting the no. I'm getting a no.
Yeah, we can do that.
We phoned a friend and they said no.
We can- Which friend did you phone?
I can't disclose names.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I don't like dropping names or anything.
That's cool. You'll find out, though. You'll know soon enough. It's coming.
Yes, but shout out to your label, Sony Red.
Yeah.
Incredible people, incredible
Yes.
roster.
Yes.
And congrats on their end. If they're listening right now, damn, fucking killing it.
Hey,
And
thank
they
you.
got one more dope artist out there right now.
It was wild because before we flew out to LA, I found out that 2 of the representatives were coming out from New York, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "This is some special treatment." getting picked up from a hotel every morning.
Love that.
Some beautiful people in my Uber with some coffees. I'm like, damn.
So I got to hang out with Jai more often.
I mean, if you want it, I'm down for that.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So how can everyone keep up with you online? What's the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram?
Just my name, Jai Waetford, Jaiwaetford.
Hell yeah, I love that. And now with the EP comes touring. Could you say anything about potential touring plans?
Definitely in Australia. I feel like Australia's home. I want to like give them the music first, and
Hell
then
yeah.
we'll definitely move internationally if we can. Hopefully, it does what it's supposed to do, and we can come do our thing. But yeah, I'm excited.
We love loyalty.
Boom.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Jai, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on everything. Stoked for the EP.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And we introed the interview with, honestly, I feel like we got to play Friends for everyone right now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here is Jai Waetford with Friends right here on idobi Radio.